think maybe we should launch the Dooma chopper and see if we can find him, because he's never been gone this long. He didn't even bring his spaghetti canteen.
Dooma chopper.
Oh, hey everybody.
Hey guys.
Welcome to Dead Walk Talk number 30. Brought to you by the guys from Doomgoryum's Horror Emporium.
Happy Wax. Axe Master.
Axe Master. And this is Jim. And we're still missing, we're still down one member here. Chap is somewhere.
Dooma chopper.
We have reports of him all over the globe, actually, trying to take out the encroaching zombie death single-handedly.
No idea where he is. He's very stealthy, though. Whoa! So, he'll disappear for months.
Stealth chap.
And then all of a sudden, he's back.
So this week's Dead Walk Talk is on The Walking Dead's Too Far Gone is the name of the episode.
Yep.
Too Far Gone.
Maybe Chap's too far gone. If he's stir crazy out in the bush.
I don't see him somewhere. I don't
Running
know.
around in his underwear.
I don't know what that was all about. Having a little debriefing.
Yeah.
Debriefing. Anyways. So, Too Far Gone. You want to start it?
You go ahead, I always start.
You want me to start?
It doesn't matter.
You want to start? Alright.
Right.
He doesn't want to start. Okay. Okay. I like this episode because the prison is no more. Because Herschel's gone.
Oh.
The governor's gone. I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked Herschel like everybody else.
Yep.
So we lost another moral compass character. I liked Dale, which I was on my own on that one, and I liked Herschel because they were the two guys that kind of, remember what the world was about and how humanity should be. So, but the reason I'm glad he's gone is because finally they're starting to trim the fat here, and there's two extra paychecks that they can put towards putting some frickin' zombies into the Walking Dead and bringing us some Walking Dead.
Yep.
Because one thing I didn't like about this episode, there were some things I didn't like about the episode. So this is what I didn't like. Okay, so you're taking the governor's taking his force to the camp, and he leaves Lily and I can't remember the little girl's name at the river.
Yep.
And there's no zombies.
Yeah.
Rex, come down here. We need to talk.
We need to talk about where the hell the zombies are at this fence right now. Okay, there's no zombies anywhere except for the one that the little girl's playing on top of, and the one that comes stumbling across the river. Okay, so there's no zombies there. There weren't any zombies when they pulled up to the fence. I mean, so anyways, my point is, okay, fine, the zombies come in when the fence comes down because they have to they have to be there. There's the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
But, so maybe they can get this pay scale down a little more, and we're going to get rocking again with some, uncertainty and some crazy episodes. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
So, and people that I could see go, I could see Phil go, or what was his name? Phil? The Asian guy. Why did I call him Phil?
I don't know.
Maggie and Phil. Yeah, it's Phil, right?
Nope.
No? What is it?
I don't know. Continue.
Glenn!
Glenn! Hey, Glenn!
Glenn and Maggie. Get rid of them. No more love story. We don't need that. Tyrese. That guy has got to be the most useless boob.
Well, let me jump in here.
Okay, you tell us what you think.
Tyrese was in the comic book. Tyrese was the one who got beheaded by the governor in that position that Herschel was in. Yeah, because they even made comments about it. Like Herschel was supposed to be killed off in the second season because he was supposed to get shot. But what they did is they didn't flip-flop it because Tyrese is still alive. But Tyrese is supposed to be the one that got kidnapped and beheaded, but instead they put Herschel in there. So I didn't know that prior to that episode, but I've been reading shit all week about it. So that's in the comic book. That's how it happens: is he gets beheaded, but Herschel's already long gone. So I'm glad that they kind of kept Herschel around because he was my favorite character, and I was sad to see him go because I really liked his character. He brought a lot of goodness to that group, and yeah, you know what? But you know what I like about this, and I really like this season is. Every TV show has got its flaws, you know what I mean? You can sit there and pick it apart, which is fine. I mean, we all do. Mm-hmm. But they really amped it up this season. I mean, yeah, there's not as many zombies as we would like to see. That's a given. I mean, and that's everybody says the same thing. We're the flipper, all the zombies. And I'm sure hopefully this second half it picks up because really there's no one really to fight anymore, right? Except the zombies, I hope.
Exactly, yeah.
So hopefully we'll get an amp up of some more zombies. Now, like you said, like they've cut a couple paychecks because I'm sure Morrissey was bringing in a good whopper, and I'm sure Scott Stevens was...
Oh, Scott Wilson, yeah.
Wilson, sorry, was bringing in some good paychecks.
They had to be. Yeah.
So anyways, hopefully they amp up the paycheck, or the zombies.
Send the fundage down to the special effects and wardrobe department.
Yeah, but...
call up some of them extras that are sitting there going...
Yeah. But I really, you know, like this is heads and miles above what was the nonsense we were given last year.
Yeah, I
you know what I mean? There's just so much going on, and yeah, I'm glad the prison's gone too. I mean, it was great when it first came, but it ran its course. And you could see that too. You could see what they were trying to do was thin out the herd with the infection stuff, so that when they did leave, they didn't have to worry about showing 200 people running out of there. They only had to worry about 30 or 40, and the majority of them were already on the bus anyway, so we didn't even see all those people.
Well, what they got to do now too is they got to get Rick to nut up a little bit. You know, like one episode, he can take Tyrese and grand slam him and pound the crap out of him with 4 hits.
Yeah.
But this episode, he gets his ass kicked by the governor.
Yeah. I mean, and I
don't know.
I was thinking that too, but he was shot in the leg. But then I thought about it too. But the governor got shot in the arm.
In the shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. So that didn't really. But did he not look like he was hurting though? Like he looks like his character looks like he's just. Like even when he was walking to the fence, he just looked unstable and like he was having a meltdown. So I don't know.
Okay, here. I'm coming down to the fence. Give an old man a couple seconds here. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They got to get Rick Grimes from season 1 and 2 back.
Yeah.
Because enough with the whole, my wife, like...
Well, he's got... everything's gone. I mean, his wife's gone. The baby's gone, we think. And all he's got left is Carl to worry about. And Carl obviously can handle himself because he's an ass-kicking machine, right? So hopefully, he nuts up and goes back to the ass-kicking machine we saw in season 1 and season 2. So,
and I think I was sort of we didn't know what we were gonna have. I love the way the governor died because Michonne got to do it. And then Lily got to do it, right? Yeah. So, but right up until it was like the last 10 minutes, you finally knew what was going to happen. Yeah. But like they got to stop having these A-team gun battles where the bullets start flying and nobody gets hit. No! I mean, like they're up on the high ground. The people I'm sorry, folks, but if you know anything about military tactics, you take the high ground because if there's a bunch of boobs standing in a valley, at the bottom of that hill, and you're shooting down at them, you're going to take somebody out.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of stuff there. Even when Tyrese was hiding behind the flower pots, I'm like, really? Like, come on, man. Yeah. I thought, you know what I mean? But
Tyrese is like, I mean, he's a huge guy, but they don't let him do anything. He had one episode where he kind of freaked out and he was chopping everything. Yeah, Tyrese a chop.
But yeah, there was a bunch of stuff you could pick out, even with Daryl holding the dead body in front of him as a shield. I mean, that's a lot of bullshit because a rotted body. I mean, they're just going to go through them like Swiss cheese. You know what I mean?
But the body was made of steel.
Yeah, there's stuff you could. But whatever, it is what it is, I guess.
It was entertaining for all those people who.
But it was. All you got to do is put it next to the season 3, and I mean,
you can't get much worse than that.
So at least they're at least they look like they're putting the effort in. There's a lot more killing and a lot more going on, and no one's safe really, because I didn't expect Herschel to die. So, and I honestly, I didn't expect the governor to die either. So that surprised me too. I thought, because you were freaking out, I thought you were going to go into Hulk mode here at the end.
Yeah.
And when it was getting close to the end of the show, and he was still alive, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden the sword came through. And not only was
even Mrs. Axemaster was freaking out.
Not only was I relieved for my own safety, being in the room with you, but I was relieved. Yes, but I was relieved as well, because he's dead now, and I think his character ran his course. And really, what more could he have done? Do you know what I mean? He ruined Woodbury, and he took on this group of good people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who wanted to kind of make good, and he killed them all.
Yeah.
And their leader. So he's a dink, and he deserves to die. And
he's dead.
Yeah, and he's dead. And
now, the dead walk on.
Yes, and the cocksucker chopped off Herschel's head, and that was awful.
I like the little smile Herschel gave Rick at the end there. It was kind of like he was proud of him.
And nobody dies.
I just didn't want him to die. He was my favorite character.
I know.
But, it is what it is. But, I don't know. It was a great episode for me. I've watched it 4 times, and I enjoyed it. So it was a good way to end the season off. And you really don't know what's going to happen the second half, because they really didn't give a lot away. Obviously, they're all broken up. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure there'll be flash here, flash there. And where's Carol? I'm sure she'll have
She'll pop up somewhere.
For sure. Maybe she'll meet up with somebody.
Maybe she'll save Rick and Carl. Wouldn't that be ironic?
Yeah. Which, you know what? And I don't mean to dwell on the past. I still don't agree with Rick dumping her, because he's all about, I don't make decisions. I don't make decisions. And you know what? Well, who the hell decided that she's to leave?
Yeah.
Well,
we said that, right?
Yeah.
If you have a council of people,
yep.
You don't just make a snap, knee-jerk decision.
And I'm going to tell you something.
It was stupid.
Yeah, and I didn't really care for that Daryl scene where they just kind of flashed to it and they were talking. There was no lead up. And honestly, Daryl was pissed off, but I mean, I would have been a lot more angry than that if somebody sent my girlfriend away for killing sick people. You know what I mean? I don't know. I didn't think they handled that.
Yeah, it was sort of like they just kind of rushed through it, and it was like, I told you. There you go.
Yeah. So, but whatever.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Okay. I liked it. I thought this was a good episode. Little things here and there.
Yep. No,
you know what I mean? Flaws, but
you have to weigh out the.
Yeah, but overall, I think this was a good end off to the first half, which I hate when they do that. I hate it.
Yeah, it's stupid.
But
mid-season finale, I don't really understand that concept.
No,
but I don't know. I guess that's what they do to. It's funny. Like if you have enough money to do a show, usually it runs. I mean, I don't know any other show that. Do you know any shows that cut in half like that?
No,
I mean, I don't know. Like
maybe it's like a strategy where it's like baiting the hook, keeping the, because you just want it, and then midway season maybe you're starting to maybe I won't watch it this week. I'll watch it next week.
It's so like it's
take it away from them.
It's like they're still treating it like a miniseries or something.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
So. Oh well.
All right. Well, that's been Dead Walk Talk number 30.
Yep.
30 episodes of Dead Walk Talk.
Wow.
I feel like we should have cake or something.
Something. We got to find Chap though. We can't have cake without Chap.
He could be very chapped wherever he is.
His cheeks, because he's in his underwear. The footage we got in, surveillance footage, was in his underwear.
Strange.
Cold.
That wasn't one of the Doomgoryum tracking dogs either. So
no, I don't know.
We don't know what he's up to, folks. Anyways, you better tune in for some more Dead Walk Talk in February.
February 9th.
This will give us the break. Will give us a chance to get out some Doomgoryum reports, which are piling up back there. We got one coming on Prince of Darkness.
Yes, and the Fog.
And the Fog, and
They Live.
They Live. We're gonna do like a little John Carpenter segment here.
Back when he was kicking ass.
But we won't do Ghosts of Margs.
No.
Or the Fog remake.
Or the Fog remake.
Oh,
no.
Shouldn't have said that.
God.
Anyways, stay tuned and
Fog remake. Oh my God.
And stay scared.
Yes, and Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to you all.
A little early, but we're not going to see us till February. So.
Yeah. All right.
See ya.
Don't look back, Carl.